So every week you'll get basically a document of your workouts. So you can go ahead and print this off and take it to the gym, or just open it up on your iPhone. It should be pretty simple and self-explanatory. And these videos, I will be explaining to you the workout moves in case you don't know them. Some of them are like jumping jacks, and I don't know anyone who doesn't know what a jumping jack is. But this is what these are for, these videos. So we're gonna talk about day one, and it's strength training, doing back, biceps, and shoulders. So we're thinking back, biceps, and shoulders. Now, if you're really used to doing cardio type workouts, the strength trainings might throw you for a loop. You might think, oh, I didn't leave the gym like dripping in sweat. Did I even get a workout? Listen, you did get a workout. You got a workout. When you build your muscle, you're actually helping yourself long run. Maybe the calorie burn isn't as quick, but you are building muscle, which is going to actually make your body burn muscle for a long time after your workout, as opposed to running 3 miles. Building the muscle is good for you long term. When we focus on back, biceps, and shoulders, I go for like a hypertrophy type movements for these first 3 weeks. And what that means is I really want to build the strength and the muscle. So you're going to be resting between sets, and I really want you to push heavy weight. If you're not used to strength training, pushing heavy weight is really uncomfortable in the beginning. Well, workouts are uncomfortable. You actually have to be uncomfortable in order to see change. So if you're doing bicep curls and it's just kind of like boring and easy, it's not working. You need to actually be pulling the weight up and being focused on your biceps to build the muscle. Back, shoulders, biceps is kind of building the top of your frame. It's actually a great thing if you want to kind of create that, I call it an upside down Dorito shape, and that will help make your waist look smaller without doing anything, without losing weight. So we are really going to focus on these back muscles and the shoulders and biceps. We won't see a huge emphasis on biceps. If you want more, feel free to add more, but I actually don't train my biceps too much because I think you can actually overtrain your biceps, especially if you're a woman. If you're a man, you can definitely handle more bicep training, but you can actually thicken them up and it doesn't look as feminine. So I really think shoulders is good. So that said, I will show you strength training today. I do want to talk a couple more things before we get started because this is day one, so we kind of have a little bit of housekeeping to do. Start with the warm up and definitely stretch. I am horrible about stretching, and I've also injured myself because I don't stretch. So I recommend, especially with these 6 weeks, to do 5 to 15 minutes on the treadmill, on the bike, on the elliptical, walking, whatever it is, to warm up your muscles and then stretch. Okay, so if you don't want to stretch, still do not skip that warm up. Get those muscles loose, because if your muscles are tight, they're like a rubber band, like a frozen rubber band. The minute you like push it, it will just, it's not good. Also, we are on day one, and I did want to say something else. If you're really trying to improve your fitness through this program, it might be a good idea to take some beginning stats. For my 12-week program, what we do are push-ups, a mile run, we do a pull-up test, and a plank test. Now, go ahead and give it a try. See how fast you can run a mile. See how many actual toe push-ups you can do. See how long you can hold a plank, and can you do a pull-up? And then measure it again at the end of our 6 weeks. You'll be really surprised at how much stronger you get. All right, without further ado, let's talk about this day one back biceps. All right, guys, so here's the workout for the back biceps and shoulders. We're starting with the deadlift, which sounds kind of strange because, yes, the truth is it does primarily work your hamstrings, but it also really gets your core activated. You really do have to use this whole, you have to use your hamstrings, your glutes, your back, your core. It's just a really good exercise to kind of start your workout. So we're going to start with 3 sets of 12 deadlifts. Now, you can either grab a barbell or you can do dumbbells. I'm at my house, so I'm going to do dumbbells. And when you do deadlifts, start light, work your way up. You'll be surprised you can probably do more weight than you think. You're going to have your legs about shoulder width apart, and you'll want to bend at your waist. You're going to hinge at the hips, keeping your back straight and your legs pretty straight. I mean, not locked, but a little soft knee. And you're just going to kind of bring the barbell or the dumbbells kind of close to your knees, and you're going to go down until you feel that stretch in your hamstrings. It's usually somewhere right between your ankles and your knees. And once you feel that, you can come back up. And keep your core engaged, keep your tummy in, your back straight, and you'll do 12. Now, go ahead and take up to a minute rest in between sets. And you'll do 3 sets of 12. Next is actually 2 cable exercises. If you're not going to the gym, I'll show you some alternative movements you can do at home with dumbbells. But the lat pull down. So I don't have a lat pull down here. I don't even have like a bar, but pretend this is it's that wide bar. You'd be sitting in the chair and you'll pull it down, and you want to keep your back straight, and you pull it just to your chest, and a slow controlled movement, and really squeeze your back. Do not pull, it's really easy to get momentum and pull it down. Really try to have controlled movement and not work for the momentum, and pull it down. And then your superset will be with a cable row, where you're kind of in that, it's like a seat, like this, and you got your cable, and you're going to pull it. Now, again, it's very tempting to get that like rowing movement. You don't want that. You have controlled movement. You're holding here, you're squeezing your lats to bring it back, keeping your elbows in. Now, if you're not at the gym, you're at home, I have 2 options for you. So, instead of the lat pull down, I do this with dumbbells. I hold them like this, and I just kind of emulate it one at a time. This also will work that same lat muscle, like pull, pull. And then instead of the cable rows, I do a bent over row, bend over at the hips, and pull up. Now with a superset, remember, you're going from one exercise to the next, and then you rest. And then you do those 2 exercises, and then you rest. So that is a nice superset for your back. The next superset involves your shoulders and your biceps. So you've got the shoulder press, and you can use a bench if you'd like, if that helps with your back. You can also do it standing up. So you'll take your dumbbells, and you'll be surprised how you can actually build your strength pretty fast with a dumbbell press. So you go like this. Sorry, I'm not fully in the camera. There we go. Keep your core engaged. Don't really lean too bad, but remember, exhale when you're exerting your work. And then you can do dumbbell curls. You could do it sitting down if you wanted. Or you can do your dumbbell curls standing up. Now, a few things I want to talk about when you're doing dumbbell curls. momentum again. Keep those elbows next to your body. Don't swing. You'll see men doing this all the time. Come on now. Controlled. You do not need to impress anyone by trying to do the 15s or the 20s. Just do what you can. If you like to do one at a time, that's fine also. Okay, so it's shoulders and biceps. Superset, back to back, then rest. And the next superset, lateral raises and bicep hammer curls. So lateral raises, you take your dumbbells, lateral raises. Again, none of this. Controlled movement. If you can hold it up here, that's even better for a second. Feel this. And then hammer curls are like bicep curls, except your wrists are facing your body. So, like this. And then this. You don't want to use your body for this. Controlled movements. So, that's your last trip. That's your last superset. You'll do those back to back, then rest for a minute, and you'll do 3 rounds. And then you're done. That's day 1, you guys. Woo, I think you'll feel this. Really focus on figuring out what kind of weight your body can handle. Jot it down because you're gonna be doing this again next week and you'll wanna know where to start weight-wise. If you need help, if you want me to help you kind of give you an idea of where most people, most women or men start weight-wise, I'd love to help you. So send me an email. But anyway, that's day 1. Congratulations. And you will learn to love it. I promise you will. If you give strength training a chance, you will learn to love it. All right, see you tomorrow for a little cardio. All right, take care.